To every veteran that served in combat, this is for you. Get some help, brother. The invisible scars are real. Stop pretending that they don't exist. This one's for you. Get some help now. I'm here for you, and I love you.
So he pulls out his grenade. Man, 1 second, bro. I fist bump Mike Pemberton. Yeah, we said our goodbyes. You know?
When we enter combat arms, we're told to be a picket fence. It's a military terminology for having a perfect examination. Strong, even unbreakable. You score ones on your medical exam. That means you're good to go. No cracks, no flaws, no fear. Totally undaunted, perfect soldier. But here's the truth they don't tell you. The moment that you've seen real combat, then rotations, watch people die, maybe even pull the trigger yourself, you're not a picket fence anymore. Not here, not in your head, not in your mind. So what do? What are you going to do now? You hide it. You lie. You bury the nightmares, the guilt of those families screaming out, the wives screaming out, the children screaming out. The thoughts that you'd never say out loud, you hide them inside. Because if you do say something, they'll take you off jump status. You'll get flagged by a medical board. Maybe even be discharged. So instead of getting help, you start drinking, popping pills, doing lines just to feel alive, or at least to feel numb to it all. And somehow you make it to ETS, internal service. You get out. You think you made it, but then it all comes crashing down. Bam! Because now there's no mission. There's no orders. There's no adrenaline. Just silence. Bad memories. And the weight of all this shit you never dealt with is upon you. Those invisible scars, they don't go away. They start bleeding into everything. Into your sleep, into your marriage, into your kids, into your soul. So listen to me, brother. And I mean this, brother. When I say brother, I mean sisters as well. I mean warrior, I mean survival. Get help. Get help. You're not weak. You're not crazy. You're not alone. You're human. And you deserve to live. You deserve peace. You deserve healing. I love you because I am you. Get help, brother. Because now you gotta deal with the hardest, most difficult part. Returning home. No more adrenaline. The part that you was never trained to be able to adapt back into civilization. What does an uncivilized person do in a civilized world? In that savage that they transformed us into doesn't die easy. That animal within. And if you don't get help, if you try to fight this battle in isolation, the animal has won. Get help. Where you are, I was there. Get help.
And I end up telling stories like from back then and to now because they're two different perspectives in my life now. And I see that post-traumatic stress is that thing that we try to get those who, it's a biological change in your body from a traumatic experience. And so many war fighters just think that I've trained through this. I've been trained for this, I'm good with this, I don't have post-traumatic stress, and our mission is to teach them that you've been trained to go to war. You haven't been trained to come home from war.
So what do? We were trained to be warriors, to keep our medical profiles clean. All ones, no flaws. Strong as a picket fence. But no one told us what happens after war. No one told us that after combat, we'd never be straight ones again. Not in the mind, not in the soul. So what do? We lie. We hide the nightmares. We drink. We numb. We tell ourselves, I'm good to go, I'm good. Roger that, I'm good. We tell ourselves that we're fine, but the truth is, those invisible scars, they don't heal on their own. And there's no shame in that. I say this because I've lived it, and I love you, and I understand. You're not alone. You never were.
Depression, the insomnia. For a long time, I did struggle with what I'd just say stereotypical PTSD. Nightmares, the sweats, the anxiety, the depression, the insomnia, the booze, the pills, everything that everybody always goes through. I've definitely been through that. I'm on the right side of that now, thank God. I would not sit here and suffer in silence. I've tried that before. I did it for a decade plus. It doesn't help. And in case you're wondering, it's not just going to go away. You're going to have to solve this at some point. So talk to somebody. Talk to your wife, talk to your husband, talk to your best friend. Just say the words out of your mouth and tell them what you're going through.